We're going to get going and give our special guest plenty of time to close it out here this evening. Again, my name is Sean Cornett, coming to you here from St. Louis, Missouri. First time ever broadcasting from a Starbucks. Hope that the background ambiance and audio is not too bad here. But I'm going to get it started here, and I'm super excited for everyone to hear from my special guest here this evening. One second here. I've got a okay, fantastic. We've got an individual who's been with the business for over 7 years, executive consultant. He's in an elite club of presenters that has been vetted as one of the top presenters in all of the company. And one thing that many people don't know about him is a former band director, and was voted most dependable in high school. I always like to toss out a fun fact or two. So certainly he is a very dependable individual. He's proven himself over many years in Ambit Energy as a top producer. Please help me welcome executive consultant Jarrad Abshire from Dallas, Texas. Jarrad, are you with us, my friend?
I'm here, Sean. Can you hear me okay?
You are coming through loud and clear, and the floor is yours. Take it away.
Well, great. Thanks, Sean, for the wonderful opportunity to be able to speak to this in-home audience. You know, to say that the business has changed my life, it would be an understatement. I've been involved with the company for just over 7 years, and maybe you're sitting in a living room, maybe you're sitting in a Starbucks, maybe like Sean's sitting right now, or in a restaurant or in a cafe, or you're just meeting on a one-on-one with someone that you really trust and have a relationship with. That's exactly what happened about 7.5 years ago when I was looking for an opportunity to make some part-time income, because I was a high school band director and a teacher. And I'm kind of embarrassed to say, well, not really embarrassed to say, it's just the truth is the truth, the facts are the facts. For me to make an extra $300 a month on a part-time basis, where I didn't have to go get a second job and make minimum wage or $8 or $9 an hour, to make an extra $100, $200, $300 on a monthly basis, that's something that was really attractive to me. And you may be like myself, you don't have any business experience or any background experience in sales. I didn't have any of those. I just liked people. I loved working with kids. And if I believe in something and I believe it has value, I want to go out there and share that with other people. And I feel good about some of the dynamics, or actually pretty much all the dynamics that you saw in the brief overview on Energy Gold Rush. I kind of wanted to go through those in a way that sort of helps you learn more about my story. So the first thing why I believe Ambit Energy works so well is because it's a service and it's not a product. Most people have tried a home-based business before, and it would involve selling a product to their friends and family. I can guarantee you that I did not feel comfortable about calling my mom, my grandmother, my mother-in-law, my aunt, uncle, brother, sister, cousin, neighbor, people in my church, and ask them to buy something with money they may or may not have, with money that they may or may not, be wanting to spend on those products, or maybe I didn't even know if they even want the product in the first place. But honestly, I truly did feel good picking up the phone and asking my mom to consider saving money on an electric bill just for paying less for it. Now, I believe in my heart of hearts that I'm not trying to do something to that individual, especially be a family member or a friend like my parents. I believe that I'm doing something for them. So in that dynamic, that really helped me reach those initial goals of making an extra $300 to $400 a month on a part-time basis. Now, when I saw those large numbers that you saw on the business presentation on the Energy Gold Rush, I know it showed upwards of $5,000, $10,000 a month in residual income. And for me as a band director, that was a little bit hard to swallow. But I just knew that if I would stay persistent and consistent, even if it took me, let's say 20, 30 years to build this business part-time, I was at least looking forward to making up the windfall of what I would lose after retirement. Because the way it works for a teacher in Texas, I'm not sure about other states, but you work for about 30 years and then you retire on 50% of your highest salary. Most teachers in Texas probably would never make more than about $60,000. So, you're looking at a retirement where you get 50% loss and you're expected to live in a comfortable retirement. So I know many of you may be in a similar situation. You may have a partial retirement plan, or you may have no retirement plan. And I believe that this opportunity on a part-time basis, which is the number 2 reason why this business works so well for so many different people of different backgrounds, different experiences, different religions. It doesn't really matter what their experience or like it is. It's just about doing this business part-time in tandem with your full-time income. So we're not asking people to quit what they're doing in order to build some income and build up what I call a plan B type retirement income. And in most cases, for our consultants that really do work hard over their first 2, 3, 4, 5 years part-time, that's what's happened for me. It took about 4.5 years part-time. I was making more money part-time with this business than I was full-time teaching. So then I retired, and now I've been full-time with the business ever since. And the reason that that happened was, number three, it's our compensation plan. It's a very lucrative compensation plan. And I always want to just help you just sort of remember the benefits of what we do with Ambit Energy. Again, we help people keep the lights or the natural gas on for less. And if you help a few customers do that, you're going to get an initial jumpstart bonus. And the easiest way to think about it is you get a few customers, you get a $100 bonus. Well, compare that to what I had to do if I couldn't do something else like this, which was get another part-time job. Even if you got paid $10 per hour, you would have to work at least 12 to 13, 14 hours after taxes just to make an extra $100 per week. Most people that are super busy, where it's you're a professional or you're working 40, 50, 60 hours per week on a salary basis, you don't have another 10, 12 hours to go out and work a part-time job unless it's a graveyard shift. So then your quality of life begins to suffer, even though, yes, your income comes up, but there's really not a great balance of what most people, I think, want. I think most people, they want a healthy balance of income, and they want that the potential to go up even higher, but then they also want a balance of time so they can spend time with their loved ones. Or maybe it's a charity that you're very passionate about, or maybe you're working because that's just the profession you chose, but there's really a dream that you have deep down inside that if money was no objective or no objection, you could do whatever you want to do with your time. And that's really the benefit of this business, is the compensation plan. You can have a part-time effort over a period of a few years, and then look up from all of your consultants that have gathered customers, and consultants, and have enough residual income coming in to pay all of your living expenses. So for me, I really took advantage of the timing. And I wanted to talk about as the fourth reason why Ambit Energy works so well, because you're looking at a very young company, less than 10 years old, with a phenomenal success rate, and the documented credibility of what you saw from the information Energy Gold Rush. $1.5 billion company, actually 4 years in a row. JD Powers and honors and rankings and awards that most companies wouldn't even come close to, as far as in multiple markets that we have. So we're taking care of our customers. We're doing things the right way. We're adding value, but then we're also returning that income. And Ambit Energy is profit sharing with all of those consultants that want to tell their friends and family about this great company where they can save money, get it for free, and then also make money in the process. So, when I see that presentation, and I get so excited every time I see the Energy Gold Rush presentation, because it really does have something for everyone, and you can really take advantage of this billion-dollar baby, I like to call it, where most consumers have never even heard the name of Ambit Energy, yet we're consistently one of the fastest growing retail energy providers in the nation. And as a matter of fact, we're the 6th largest retail provider in North America. Most companies and most other customers have never even heard about us. And the only way that that grows is by the efforts of those individuals that are already consultants and those that may be watching the presentation right now as a guest. The reason that someone cared enough about you is because they see value in this opportunity for themselves, but they understand that they have to share this information with other people and help them become successful in order for themselves to be elevated within our compensation plan and take advantage of the perfect timing. Because you may have seen from the state map, we've got 71 million potential customers that are available in the United States, with our first international market being already announced for Japan. That's another 80 million customers available to us. You may not know anybody in Japan right now, but I promise you, as you grow your team and help a few people and ask for referrals, someone will know someone who knows someone that lives in our different markets in the US, and ultimately someone that lives in Japan even. So now you have the opportunity to take advantage of our proven system. And that's the 5th reason why Ambit Energy works so well for so many people. It's because we have a system in place that you could plug them into, and Energy Gold Rush is a part of that system. So you don't have to explain the business to your friends and family. You just have to share the business with them and then get them on the line with someone who has more experience. So there's probably someone watching this broadcast or someone that will watch this rebroadcast in the future that's a teacher, someone that works for the military, someone that works as a firefighter or a paramedic or a teacher or a coach, someone that works for the city or local government. And they understand intuitively that those people work very hard, but typically they work way many hours, and it's not commensurate to the amount of pay that they get. as far as hourly wage, if you were to map things all out. And most of those individuals don't have a full secure retirement. So what I like to call Ambit Energy is a plan B opportunity that you can work on a part-time basis, put in a little bit of effort, plug into our mentorship system, and not reinvent the wheel, but just share this information with others and get them on the line with someone that has a little bit more success. And you too can be in the place where I was just initially starting the business, working a part-time, a few hours per week, making an extra $300 to $400 a month, turn that into a few $1,000s per month. And now for myself, the opportunity for me to make what it took me in a month to make in a single week with only working about 5 or 10 or 15, 20 hours per week, because I have a healthy number of thousands of consultants that I work with. And that continues to grow and grow. And I remember it, just like it was about 7.5 years ago, I started, it was 0 consultants and 0 customers. It was me, myself, and I. Guess what? I was the only person making myself money. If I didn't go to work, I didn't get paid. But now this opportunity I plugged into, I've got thousands of consultants of people out there in the US that are helping me make money and reach my goals and dreams. And the only reason that happened is because they watched a simple video, just like the guests are watching right now. So what I ask you to do is turn to the person that invited you and just tell them if you have an interest in saving money, making money, or both. Okay. So certainly, obviously, you see the value and benefits of becoming a customer. I mean, saving $5, $10, $50, $100 per month, even if it's per year, that's better than get poked in the eye. Okay. So make sure you take advantage of the benefits of becoming a customer. Help the person out that invited you by becoming their customer. That helps them. They can even help you with the free energy program that we have. And that costs you absolutely no money out of your pocket. And if you have interest in making money, well, then the leaders will be around at your local presentations, or they can get someone on the line that can answer any questions that you have. But the risk is very small. It's only $75 to get your business started, and it has the upward potential to possibly change your life for future generations to come, not just for your life, but your kids' life to come. So turn to the person that invited you and tell them if you want to save money, make money, or both. And we certainly hope that you join us in the Ambit family as a customer or a consultant, or potentially both. So God bless, and I thank you for your time and attention in this presentation. It's changed my life. I hope you share it with someone else and help them change their lives as well.